Signs of Low Emotional Intelligence and How to Wiggle Your Way Out of It by Aunt Corey on He Said, She Heard. All right, family, let's dive right in. Low emotional intelligence is like termites in a relationship, quiet, sneaky, but capable of eating the whole house from the inside out. Now, don't get offended yet, because I'm about to make this fun. And if you recognize yourself in these signs, congratulations. You're normal, but you also need to get your emotional act together. Let's start with the first sign. You either blow up or shut down every time conflict shows up. Somebody says, "I felt hurt when you said that," and you either turn into a fire-breathing dragon or a statue in the corner. Psychologist Dr. John Gottman calls this emotional flooding, and he's proven it's one of the fastest ways to destroy intimacy. If every fight feels like a hurricane, your partner starts thinking, "I can't be honest with this person." That's not just bad, it's dangerous, because people who feel unheard often go looking for safety somewhere else. How do you wiggle out? Say these magic words. "Give me 5 minutes. I want to respond well, not react fast." Then actually come back in 5 minutes. That pause can save your relationship. Second sign, you treat apologies like they're an ancient language you never learned. If "I'm sorry" has never left your lips, you're probably the emotional equivalent of a porcupine. Dr. Sue Johnson, creator of emotionally focused therapy, says unresolved hurts don't just disappear, they build walls. If your partner keeps feeling blamed, those walls turn into fortresses. Wiggle out by starting small. "I see that hurt you, and I didn't mean to." You don't even have to understand everything yet, just care enough to own your part. Third sign, you have empathy only on leap years. Your partner says, "I had a rough day," and you say, "Oh, let me tell you about my day." That's not empathy. That's hijacking the stage. Dr. Daniel Goleman, who literally wrote the book Emotional Intelligence, says empathy is the foundation of healthy connection. Without it, relationships become a competition, not a partnership. Wiggle out by practicing reflective listening. Try saying, "So what you're feeling is," and fill in the blank. Even if you stumble, they'll see you're making an effort. Fourth sign, you avoid hard conversations like they're broccoli. You'd rather scroll your phone than say, "Hey, when you ignored my text, I felt invisible." Harriet Lerner, author of The Dance of Connection, says avoidance doesn't keep peace. It kills connection. And here's the danger. When hard conversations never happen, resentment grows in the dark. Wiggle out by setting a time. "Can we talk about something important after dinner?" It feels scary, but courage is sexy. Fifth sign, you make everything about you. Your partner says, "I feel lonely," and you say, "Oh, that reminds me of my high school breakup." Low EQ makes you the star of every scene, and eventually your partner feels like an unpaid extra in their own life. That breeds bitterness and loneliness even in the same house. Wiggle out by asking one simple question: "How can I support you right now?" Then actually zip your lips and listen. Low emotional intelligence isn't just a bad habit, it's a relationship hazard. It's what makes good people drift apart, what turns little arguments into deal breakers, and what can leave your partner feeling unsafe in their own home. The good news? You can change. You can build emotional muscles just like you build physical ones. Through practice, through humility, and through being brave enough to say, "I want to do better." I'm Aunt Corey, and if this hit you in the gut or made you laugh, that means you're growing already. Hit that subscribe button, drop a comment on which sign you're working on, and remember, if you can wiggle, you can grow. See you next time on He Said, She Heard.